Good. Well, today is Tuesday, February 4, 2025, jumping date for Wednesday the 5th. All right, let's go. Well, a little bit of a dip in KGS. We'll get to that in just a second. Still looks pretty good, though. No setups again tonight. I really couldn't find anything alongside worthwhile. There's a little penny stock in here. I'll show you in just 1 second. Here's a KGS. Tried to rally, came in a little bit. That's just kind of noise the way I look at it with a stock of this price and fairly high volatility. Longer term still looks pretty darn good. Here's a little penny stock that's somewhat interesting. If you felt like you had to do something. There's some shorts in here. Let's hold off on the short side. A lot of these shorts are created by this big spill we had recently where the charts are kind of messed up a little bit. They look like a top still, but I would be cautious selling into stocks, especially the ones that have really big gaps, which I didn't show a lot of those. Otherwise, we'd have a little bit more shorts setting up. For now, let's just sit tight. And one thing, as I've been saying, when you have a decent update, you're not too far away from all-time highs. The market looks a lot better. So let's just see if we can follow through to the upside. Also, when you put things in perspective, we're really only, let's see, right here, roughly about a percentage change away from all-time highs. So give the market the benefit of the doubt. However, when you are sideways like this, you want to make sure you really have a fantastic setup. And I really couldn't, again, find anything to get me excited again tonight. And that's okay. You feel pretty good when you come in and the futures are whacked 100 points or so, or whatever the case may be. Anyway, NASDAQ Composite, decent day there. As I've been saying ad nauseum, a big update makes the market look a lot better when you're near all-time highs. And, of course, a big down day makes it look kind of ugly. But you can see NASDAQ's only 2.5% or so away from all-time highs. So kind of hanging in there, but obviously really sideways. And as I said in the market in a minute this morning, it's up, it's down, it's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. Kind of really hard to follow the bouncing ball as a trend follower. In other words, you don't want to chase the market up and down is what I'm trying to say. Internet spaces FDN close at all-time highs, so that's certainly a good thing. Gold, a commodity, breaking out to all-time highs, or continuing to bang out all-time highs, I should say. Gold stocks have been improving as of late. They don't have too far away, too far to go to get to all-time highs, so maybe we'll see some setups there fairly soon. As I would say, quite a bit. A lot of areas that were weak have been bottoming out a little bit, like biotech. I wouldn't rush out and buy biotech just yet, but beginning to bottom out nonetheless. Let's take a look at major drugs. You can see none of those areas sort of bottoming out. If I put the moving averages in, it becomes a little bit more obvious. But as I often preach, so when it comes to something like a bow tie, I like them coming off of all-time highs or multi-year lows, and not so much in a mid-level like this. But they are bottoming out, and that is obviously a good thing. These robo stocks are coming back, these automation and robo stocks, robotics, but they've been kind of all over the place. They got hit hard recently, as you likely know. Take a look at semiconductors. Not a bad day there, but they've been below this resistance long enough to where it's going to get harder and harder for them to get through that. But hey, you know the routine. Take things one day at a time. Home builders bounce a little bit. Looks like a top remains in place there. Materials kind of bumping along that 50 simple moving average. Lots and lots of overhead supply to deal with here. Take a look at communications, though. Bam, winning. Back to brand new highs. Financials down a little, but not too far away from all-time highs. Obviously, though, you still have to get there. So overall, still mixed. Today, obviously, big improvement over what we've seen. I like some of these weak areas beginning to bottom out a little bit, but we're still very, very, very mixed. And the fact that the database is not producing a lot of meaningful setups tells me that that's the time to stay out of the market, especially when the indices are chopping around, and many sectors, obviously, like they have been. I think that's it for tonight. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email or bring it up on Facebook if it's not about a specific issue on the Landry list or something, and I'll be happy to work with you there. If not, everybody have a great night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you so much.